welcome to my channel WL. Today I'm gonna speak about animals and personal experience with animals. A pure love. I call them angels in disguise. I wrote also in my book that you can purchase in Amazon.com. Title is I Found Good God in This Hell. And as an author I use business name Swan Archard, ARCHARD. So what I'm gonna speak of here, it's also published in certain part in my book. Look this lion, he's so happy and calm. How you feel when you see him? You wanna pet him. If you think you will have a lion as a pet, how you will feel? For sure more safe. And it gives also authority. It just vibes like that. So that is just good example also. We have to be like that. To have authority, give good vibes, to feel safe, to cuddle. Animals want just love too. I saw many other videos, not just personal experience, how they can have wild animals like lion, tigers, all kind of animals to have them as a pet, and if they don't see the owner a long time, then they hug like little babies. It's so cute. Or these little lions that they think they're huge like the one before. It's so cute. It's everyone cuddly and love. It's all about love. I have pets all the time, all kind of, and it's so beautiful when I come home. It's all about love. You just see that they want to jump on you, hug me, kiss me. It's all about love. So that's my message also is for people. Pets are really, really very good to have. Doesn't matter are you dog person, cat person, what pet you want to have, or even bunny. I have those little dwarf white bunnies. I even train them to potty on litter box, so they're neat. You can teach every animal to do things. They know everything. It's all about love. They have good memories. They don't speak our language, but they read our mind. They know how you feel, they can feel you, and they read your mind. Literally, personally, I noticed from my pet, if I will say something but think differently, they will not react in what I said aloud, but in the thoughts that I was speaking on my mind. So I noticed you really can trick them. So if you want to really trick them to listen you for something, your thoughts and words have to be the same, at least that moment. They're so beautiful. Little angels in disguise that God speaks to us through them. They're very good therapy if you're in any kind of stress, also for adults, not just for children. So if you're any hurt or stressful, you should think to get a pet. Just by petting a pet, you're going to start to step by step notice changes on yourself and feel much better. It's beautiful. It's like who's really whom rescuing? Are you rescuing a pet, or he's rescuing you from emotional drain and pain you have? It's beautiful. Try it. But normally you have people that are also very aggressive and they torture animals, so I'm very against it. And I pray to God to stop doing that. Somebody take pants and beat them up. That's not okay. So no to that. But yeah, to give love and to receive love, it's okay. Look at the birds. They're just there. They just be. They don't think too much, they just enjoy. So I wish for you the same. Don't complicate your life with too many questions. But how, why? Well, then you're not really living it. You're missing a lot in present. Just be. Give to universe your wish. And you can do nothing than that maybe anymore that day. Just be. Enjoy yourself. Do something with yourself. Enjoy life. It's too short. I'm gonna explain one experience with a dog that it put deep, affected me a lot, and that then I saw how animals are really, they know everything and they feel. It's so beautiful. My uncle, he had in country many different animals, and they will cook everything homemade and do things like that with having animals also. Once he got a puppy, uh, a Mastiff dog. They're very huge dogs. He got him for to save, protect them, and also when they go with sheeps around for to save sheeps from wolves, because he was living literally in country. I loved it, and sometimes I will visit them. And when they got this puppy, I was enjoying playing with him, petting him, feeding him. We really have fun. But what was interesting, I noticed I was the only one doing all that. And my uncle had 12 kids. Yep, you're hearing right, 12. Not with my mom, but they had 12. And none of them to go to pet a dog because he literally got him for purpose to serve him. So it's, for me, my opinion is kind of sad. Even if you need dog for protection, you should give love. They need love the same like us. And they're gonna give you even more love. And then happened, I haven't been there a long time. So when I visit next time, this dog was huge already, but also very aggressive. You have to hold him on chain there, covered. And he made him very aggressive to protect sheep from wolves. But he exaggerated so much that this dog started to be very aggressive to his own owner also. Everybody was scared. Nobody couldn't come close to him anymore. Now me, I was very little physically. I'm not sure exactly the age, but it's from 5 to 7-year-old around. Okay? And it was like a gate somehow between that you can see through. And I was very sad seeing a dog like that. He was beating him up very bad, thinking being rough is gonna make him toughen. But that's wrong way. Wrong way with beating up your kids or animals, no matter whom you're beating up. With kindness, you can always achieve more. Remember that. It's a food for soul, and you create a bond that they never let you for anything. They will stand by you no matter what's going on if you give to them love. But if you beat up your animals, your kids, your wife or husband, they're gonna run away once from you or get wild on you and try to beat you up, bite you if it's animal. So this dog was trying to bite his owner. But I was sad, very sad seeing how he's torturing the dog, because I had my own trauma being tortured from my own parents physically and emotionally. I'm not gonna go there in that story, it's in my book. Now I wanna focus more on the dog. So what I did, without thinking, I just stood there in front of him and start to talk, to say, I love you. Do you remember me? We were playing together when you were little. I was saying, my uncle doesn't really know how to treat you. He thinks being tough with you, he's making you to be strong. He's not aware that actually he's supposed to do all that with love in different way. There are always ways to teach everything properly. I was trying to excuse my uncle, and in the same time I was saying, I love you. Then I start even to put out my suffering and said, I know how I feel because I'm in the same with my parents. But I'm gonna pray for you. Please calm down. Please calm down, start to live a life. And I was on and on and on, keep talking and talking to dog. But didn't go even 1 minute when I was repeating, do you remember me? We always play together. And I was crying. My tears were falling through cheeks. Silent tears. No noise to do, nothing. Just silent tears that were going through me. And when I got that, when I start crying, then also the dog started crying. I was so touched. You could literally see his physically tears falling from his cheeks down. And then is when I knew that moment that he remembered me. I was so touched. That was so beautiful. Beautiful and sad in those circumstances to talk like that. So I talk a lot. So after a while, it looks like he started to calm down and he allowed to pet me. Everybody was getting crazy and being worried about me that he's gonna bite me. They couldn't believe what transformation I succeeded to make in that dog. But through power of God that I wasn't aware then about God. Because I wasn't even thinking he can bite me that moment. I was so sad about him. And after all that happened, and I've been very touched, I even made them cry. Then I start to talk to my uncle. I say, please don't beat him up anymore. Please don't do that. I was crying. I was hurt so much for him. I said, look, I calmed him down, but you're really gonna lose it if you keep do that. I said, give him love to change the strategy. I talked with my uncle a lot, but it seems I don't know how, but somehow I succeed to touch his conscience too, to feel bad about it, to do that way. So he really start eventually to change the strategy how to treat the dog. So I was happy to see that with dog it went well. He's gonna start to feel better. So he was always jumping crazy when I will visit them to see me happy. Never forget me. And I was surprised he even remembered me because it was really long time until I saw him again. He grew up, you know. So this is just one example. Animals knows, they know everything. Look, these two bears, they're just enjoying life, they're so happy. But they know, they remember love. Love, you never forget, no matter who's giving to you, an animal or another animal to animal or a human to animal. They're gonna be always grateful for being there for them. So please help animals. Don't give up. Don't allow the abuse if you see somebody's abusing any kind of animal. There is no need for that. Help. There are a lot of a lot of animals on shelters that they need help. They need an owner to share love with somebody. Go get some because you need love too. And that is the most pure love. They don't need nothing from you, just food and love. Excuse me. I had more different occasions. Then I had an occasion, let's say, with a cat. It was kitty, practically, very, very small. And 4 kids, my height. I was small, like that 6-7-year-old, around the same. I think it was 7 to 8 actually, because I was going in school already, but in beginning, I'm just not sure, was it first grade or second grade, elementary school. And going home, in front there I saw those kids, they were want to beat up this kitty. They were shooting with legs, very ugly. And I start screaming and I jumped wild on one of the guy. Others today, when I saw I'm not scared and how I'm handling this boy, they ran away. And I was amazed even myself how I have guts to do that. I will not do that for myself. But I did for Kitty. Now, in that time I lived in high building in 9th floor. And I took the kitty with me. And I explained to mom what happened. And I pleased her if I can keep the kitty, that I'm going to be responsible and take care of it. And she accepted. And I was really taking care of everything so she don't feel any burden like she have to take care of Kitty. But what is sad, my mom many times will hurt me a lot like that. She will say yes, and while I was sleeping, she lost the kitty somewhere. So she was gone. While I was sleeping, she threw her away somewhere. I lived in tall building on the 9th floor. What's amazing, in few days, I hear meow in front of door. I couldn't believe the tiny kitty was back. Imagine, the kitty remembered how I saved him from those kids, and it looked back for me again. I was so touched, I couldn't believe it, because the stairs to go up, they were so steep, so fat that it's very hard to go every stair up. And in the 9th floor, how even Kitty knew in which floor to find me. That was amazing. And she lost this kitty again. It seems so more far away because she never came back anymore. But the point is, she found me again, you know. And I have a lot of other occasions like this with animals, noticing and feeling that they know, they feel, they understand, almost speaking to us. I love dolphins. Look, they're how beautiful. So pure animals, they just want to give love. It's so relaxing. So please be nice to animals. Try to get an animal. You can always have excuse you don't want it, and if you get them too. So when you go out to work or anywhere you have to do something, they have each other. Because believe me, they suffer a lot while you're not there. But if they have companion, it's gonna ease in the way. I have different pets, and I noticed I put one's hidden camera. They all wait close to the door until we come back home. They have each other, and I notice it's nicer than before. Plus, I put music. One of my dog even he sing. It seems that he have his type of song. I will put radio, and he will just start to sing certain songs. Each of them have company, even kitties and bunnies, everybody. You need love, share love, get an animal, help rescue animals. Help them. When you help them, believe me, you're helping yourself. After a while, you will realize you're gonna start to feel more calmer from stress you have. Then you're gonna even say, whom is helping? For real. Treat them nice. They are so unique. Literally pure soul. It's a saying that in our country where if you want to know your love partner is a kind person, put an animal in front of your man, or if you're a woman, normally depend on your gender, how to see how gonna react. Are they gonna shush ugly an animal away or be nice to it? Because it shows a lot character. Is it that person kind or no? Because believe me, even once I did it, mostly I noticed that people who are kind to animals, they are also kind to people. Try it. Help animals and get somebody. Obviously, God is calling you to have a pet. And there are more ways that you can find out from my pets experience I had and messages I have for animals from my book that is available on Amazon.com. Thank you for listening, and share and like and subscribe so somebody else can see this too. Thank you. Bye bye.